So I need your attention for just a few more minutes as we finish up this lesson 21.1, modeling our decimals. So here's your final answer. You didn't quite get on the video part one. Your fraction is 59 hundredths. We have a couple more on the reteach. Number 7. I look like my 5 is going, number 7, I should say. Yeah. I see the decimal 0.5, better said is 0 and 5 tenths. And I hear as I say that I need 5 of those strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what does that look like in fraction form? 5 out of those 10. Number 8, I see 0 and 10 hundredths. Okay. 10 of those hundreds would be one strip. I want you to see that they're equivalent, that this was the same thing as 1, 0, and 1/10. But because you just have to get in the habit of, if I see a hundreds box, if my digits stop in my hundredth spot, I've got to deal with those hundredths. And it would be then 10 hundredths. Okay, equivalent, of course, to 1/10, but we're not dealing with tenths in that case. So let's do one more thing for fun. We have a little more room on this practice, or I keep saying practice, but this is the reteach side of your paper, all right? And I want you to grab a marker, a colored pencil that you were supposed to have ready, and I'm going to give you a fraction, okay? And on one of the remaining boxes on this side of the paper, I want you to draw what I say. Are you ready? Let's see if you can do it. So my first one is 7 tenths. On any remaining square that you can use underneath my paper here, I want you to shade 7 tenths. All right, if you need to pause the video to give yourself more time, you may, but your drawing should look like this. You found a board of tenths, you shaded 7 of them, and now for the challenge is, what would that be in decimal form? 0.7. I have a total of 4. Here's your next one. Your number that I'd like you to draw is 62 100ths. Shade it in quickly. 62 100ths. So I'm going to grab that 100th board, shade in 62 pieces. It should look like that, 6 strips and 2 more little pieces. And if I want to keep doing some of the same things I've been doing, how would I turn that into decimals? 0 and 62 hundredths. Excellent. You're getting very good at writing decimals. I've got another one for you. Right? Ready? 3 tenths. All right, it should look like this. 3 pieces of the 10, and it would be 0 and 3 tenths. Now this last one, I wonder if I can stump you. Here is what I want you to draw. I want you to please draw 8 hundredths. 8 hundredths. Okay, I hope you have it drawn right here, and it better look like this. I hope that no one colored 8 whole strips of this, because if you did, then you colored 80. And I did not say 80, I said only 8 hundredths. And so I think this is going to be the trickiest thing for some of you. How do I turn 8 hundredths into that decimal? Well, I know I start with that 0. I know I put my decimal point, but just think if I would put the 8 next, it would be 8 tenths, and I don't have 8 tenths. So you know that 0 is a placeholder sometimes. I need that 0, and then I need the single digit of 8. All right, very good. So 4th graders, you've done a good job of modeling using this paper to understand that fractions and decimals mean the same thing. And so on your assignment today, you are going to do much the same. On practice 21.1, I see write a fraction and a decimal, 2 answers on each line. Now this one, it says use a grid paper. What I'd like you to do is take this paper we just used, go on the back You can put your name on it again if you want, and this is going to be for practice side. And just like we did on the reteach side, if you need tenths, just put a number on the outside of the problem that you are doing. Because if I see this middle section, you're going to use the grid, draw a model to show these fractions, and then write it as a decimal. I don't care if you want to put the decimal equivalent right here and just kind of work and put all the answers on this model paper. That would be fine for today. And then you're flipping it around and doing the same thing, taking the decimal this time and modeling it and then writing it as a fraction. So your assignment is to do that and show me that you understand what pieces of a whole these decimals are all about. Thanks for your good attention. Do a great job. Have a good day, fourth graders.